And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Desmond Bane.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Wells is out there with John Morant. And it's Indy in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Haliburton in at the point guard position. Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
That's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
Goodness. Now, here's Morant for 3. They get it back. Here's Jackson. Good D by Siakam. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Yeah, look, those careless fouls will drive a coach nuts. You've got to be disciplined and tied together to have success.
Now, Mathurin, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Mathurin against Morant. And it's Mathurin missing. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Haliburton against Morant. And a wide open look for Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Here's Haliburton. And Haliburton slams it in.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Haliburton will throw one down if you're sleeping.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Morant with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. It's rebounded by Tyrese Haliburton. Pacers leading by 6. Outside Mathurin. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Haliburton.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Siakam. He's getting around 20 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Indiana. Advantage in 1 series.
And right now for the Pacers, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Left side, Bane from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Siakam, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League, an assistant there to NBA assistant, and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Now here's Morant. There's the pick. Fires the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Wizards. Mathurin passes to Haliburton. It's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Mathurin driving the lane.
And using that athleticism well on the glass. Mathurin's unbridled energy is off the charts.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 6. And they double up Morant. Jackson passes to Bane. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bain's got 8 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Outworking the contact inside. That's a tough finish by Mathurin.
Outside, Bain sinks the triple. He's got 11.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 3-point lead. Here's Mathurin. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Morant with it. Haliburton picks him up. Pass to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana leading by 5. Haliburton on the wing. Guarded by Morant. And it's good. 2 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside, Bain. Wells wide open. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Mathurin. Here he goes. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin. Gets him to the rim in a blink.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Wells. And here is Bain. Jackson with it. And here is Wells. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Indiana leading. Outside Mathurin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Morant passes to Bain. To stop the run. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. From past the arc. And Mathurin is good for 3. Mathurin's got 15 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
For your Indiana Pacemates, everyone. Let's get excited.
Aldama's checked in for Wells. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Pacers.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. Here's Aldama. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Using that almost 7-foot frame, Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
Here's Haliburton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Now, here's Bain. 11 points in the game. Pass to Edie. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a good sign there for Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Haliburton passes to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Ja Morant with the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11-point game.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The first one falls.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Haliburton. Both free throws good from Morant.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Pacers leading by 9. Siakam looking around. And finished off by Siakam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And so here's Memphis. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Morant outside. There's the screen to the paint. Here's Edie. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Timeout, timeout.
Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Edie. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. So it's the Pacers now. They have a 9-point lead. To the wing on the left. Here's Siakam. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And for Memphis, they're shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Pippen kicks to Bain. All alone. Again, Memphis.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Pippen. The Pacers making the shot. Pass to Clark. Outside Jackson. Pippen outside. The tray. The Pacers pull it in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Siakam. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pippen kicks to Bain. Takes a 3. Does not score for only the 2nd time in 7 shots this game. Now Shepherd. Scoreless thus far. And the layup is good. And the Pacers lead by 15.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. And so here's Memphis. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Bain. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bain's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Now, here's Toppin. He's coming off a 31-point game against Washington.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
Here's Pippen. Outside, Bain. 3-pointer. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Aaron Nesmith is checked in for Indiana. Haliburton comes in for Shepherd. The Grizzlies also making a change. Kennard's checked in. Here's Haliburton. 20 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clark against Toppin. Clark, the pass to Kennard. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Haliburton. 2 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Indiana Pacers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Kennard is out there with Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Clark in at the 5. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bane's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Memphis. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not getting as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star, very difficult.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pippen outside. Pass to Bane. Knocked loose. Toppin with the steal. Walker in the post. Pippen on him. And Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Clark. Still without a basket. Bane, no good. Indiana leading by 17. Here's Walker. Another shot. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got his first points of the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Clark to halt the run. The rebound by Haliburton.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's good. Nesmith has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A bona fide playmaker Haliburton makes his teammates better.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells has checked in. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pippen, the pass to Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Indiana.
Indiana leading by 19 points. Walker in the post. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Now, here's Bane. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Capable of doing it all himself. Haliburton showing his prowess as a two-way threat.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. To the middle. Here's Bane. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Haliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Here's McConnell. And he lays it straight in. McConnell's got his first bucket of the night.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
From the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
The Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now, here's Bane. He's got 20. Here's Pippen. Toppin pulls it in.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And then Toppin with the jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Bane for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Smooth and fast release from Bane that time.
Bane against Haliburton. Driving to the basket.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bane. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Bane's got 11 points in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Haliburton. And there it is for him.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Inside, here's Bane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bane's got 28.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
Pacers leading by 23. Nesmith with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Count it. Nesmith has got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pippen against McConnell. Pippen dishes to Clark. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Bane. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Nesmith. Got a piece of it.
Using that near 7-foot frame. Aldama says not today.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 8 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. A tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Get loud, fans. On the court, it's your Fight Squad. We want to give you shirts, fans, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it.
Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Neesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Haliburton. Then for the Grizzlies, Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And here's McConnell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Kennard's got 6.
Well, this is Kennard's shot. And if you don't chase him off the three-point line, this is what will happen.
Pass to Nembhard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Kennard. There's the triple. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pacers leading by 21. Indiana moving it around. Here's Mathurin, and that one is hammered home.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Down low, here's Clark. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws. Now McConnell. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it's Mathurin missing. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Wells. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you? Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. Right. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Bane in for Luke Kennard. And the second free throw, good. Here's McConnell. Siakam outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Jackson has the open look. Off target with his three.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Mathurin. He takes it in.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Wells with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the shot goes in. Morant's got 11.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Wells with it. Amard covering. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Spins. And finished off by Morant.
Wow, it's like Ja has the ball on a string.
Indiana leading by 20. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. He was all alone on that one. Baines got 31.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Desmond Bane.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pacers making a switch here. Neesmith has checked in. Siakam hits them both. 54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And here's Jackson. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
On the court for the Pacers, number 26, Ben Shepherd.
On the wing, Mathurin. Over Bane. Mathurin, good. That's now 23 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight. And
another miss by Memphis. And so it's Indiana in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. Lost track. It's all good. One more time. A round of applause for our contestant.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
And taking a look at the Pacers, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Grizzlies.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Haliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Here's Siakam. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Morant, the bounce pass. Bane for 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 34 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Siakam. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Wells shoots over Nembhard. The rebound by Turner. Here's Mathurin with the drive, and he dunks it down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Wells. Payne for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim. Now, Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
Now, here's Bane. He's got 34. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 15 points for Ja Morant.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Here's Mathurin, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morant kicks to Bane. Morant with it. He's got 15. To the inside. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside, Bane. To the paint. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Poked loose, and they'll get another chance. Here's Siakam. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Morant against Haliburton. Pass to Bane. Now Jackson from deep three-point land. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, I mean, we know Jackson Jr. has this range, but it can still catch you off guard.
Here's Haliburton. That one goes in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Jackson. Following the score by Tyrese Haliburton. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
On the wing, Mathurin. Guarded by Bane. Here's Turner. It's blocked. And here is Wells. Now Morant. Jackson finds Bane. They grab their own miss. Indy gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Mathurin against Bane. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 29 in the game. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Outside, Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Haliburton with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Walker's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Here now is the 2K leaderboard over the past month. These teams have tortured opponents defensively. Number 1, the Pacers.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Here's Jackson. He has 7. Memphis moving that ball around. Wells passes to Jackson. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pacers leading by 20. Here's Nemo. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Morant. 19 points in the game. That 3 off the mark.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by Walker. The shot by Wells, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here's Haliburton. He has 28 points for the game.
And once Haliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Here's Morant. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Siakam. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Haliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Grizzlies shooting straight 49% from the field. Pass to Edey. And here's Jackson. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Memphis. Here's Haliburton. He has 30. Nembhard with it. Oh, that's blocked. Morant right side. It's rebounded by Indiana. Walker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pacers leading by 23. Siakam inside. Off the left rim and out. Memphis has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Wells with it. Picked up by Turner. Wells passes to Morant. Clock at 6. Pass to Edey. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And Indiana shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Down low. The kick out to Walker. Here's Nembhard. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Nembhard's got 4 this quarter. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Toppin comes in for Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Haliburton. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Nembhard. And the layup falls. Nembhard's got 8 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Payne for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Nembhard. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Pass to Bane. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. As you look at Memphis, right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
When I look at Memphis, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long, and guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right. When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Pass to Aldama. It's up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
Inside, Siakam passes to Nembhard.
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. McConnell against Morant. And here is Bane. A 3-ball. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jackson from long range. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pacers leading by 23. Pass to Toppin. Walker dishes to Toppin. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Bane. .131 left in the third quarter of the game. Toppin with the steal. Nembhard with it. He's picked up by Morant. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so here's Memphis, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Edey. And that one drops for him. Edey's got 8.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Pacer shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Now Aldama. Back to Morant. Stolen by McConnell. The finish. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant looking around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Memphis ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Desmond Bain, shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, you know, Bain came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Shepard's checked in for Indiana. Memphis also making some changes. Wells comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Now, here's Pippen. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam. And Memphis making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now, here's Bain. And he's got 41. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Bucket is good.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Got it off in time. Doesn't go for it. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. So on the floor for Memphis. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Pippen. And it's Kennard in at the 2 guard.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Pippen. The Pacers making the shot. The Pacers pull it in. Walker's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Neesmith with the ball. Pippen on him, and easy 2 points on the layup.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now, here's Clark. Right side Jackson. Pippen outside. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. The rebound by Haliburton. Haliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The Grizzlies shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. To the middle. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Walker surveying the floor. And Walker throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. McConnell against Pippen. Pass to Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
McConnell kicks to Walker. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. And that's 12 points for Walker.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Wells in the corner. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Haliburton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. So it's the Grizzlies now, following the score by Indiana. To the paint. The shot's good from Kennard.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Here's McConnell. And what a great job he's doing as a playmaker out there.
No doubt about it. And guys, the best players play for their teammates, not for themselves.
Haliburton with the bucket.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Clark, and it's Clark with the finish.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's McConnell. The rebound by Pippen. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Down low. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
McConnell against Pippen from the high post. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 6 here in this quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Outside Pippen. Jackson up top. Shoots the 3. Pippen misses. The Pacers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. And Pippen pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
From the arc. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by Pippen.
For 3.
Pippen's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And so here is Indiana. McConnell with it. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Grizzlies have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Kennard. There's the three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the Pacers call time here.
Here comes your Pacers Breaker Dance crew.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Okafor's checked in for Walker. And Shepard subbed in for Haliburton. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edey's checked in for Clark. Bane comes in for Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Kennard. Here's Toppin. Over Morant. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And here's Morant. Here's Wells. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Count that one from Toppin. And that's 12 points for Obi Toppin.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Here's Morant. Again, Memphis.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Now, here's McConnell. It's blocked. Now, Bane. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way, you're right. And the Pacers call time here. present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Haliburton.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Nice to the hoop and finished off by Shepherd.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bane, no good. And for the Pacers, their shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. And finished off by Shepherd.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And for Memphis, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Outside, Bane. No good from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Shepherd, and the rejection by Jackson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Edie. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now, here's Toppin. Over Jackson. Toppin can't get it to go. And so here's Memphis. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Bane. Offline with his 3. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Basket counts.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Now here's Morant. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Toppin from outside off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. And Aldama slams it in.
If you throw that ball anywhere near the rim, Aldama will stuff it.
Shepherd, the pass to Toppin. And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Covered by Okafor. And Aldama has it in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Pacers now. Here's Toppin over Bane. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting extremely well here lately, around 61% in the fourth. Okafor gets the bucket. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Aldama. On the wing, Bane. Outside Jackson. Here's Aldama. Here's Edey. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Bane. Offensive rebound. That shot misses. And for Memphis, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. It's Morant with the drive.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Takes it from 10. Okafor gets the bucket. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
Good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Now here's Morant, following the miss by Obi Toppin. And the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
McConnell against Morant. The kick out to Bane. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the Pacers call time here. They lead by 19. Some changes here for the Pacers. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Okafor. Johnson comes in for Toppin. And it's Jackson in for T.J. McConnell. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Vince Williams comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Kennard in for Bane. And Bryant kicks to Jackson. Fires top of the key. And the jumper is on the mark. And the Pacers lead by 21.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
It's good from long range.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Jackson against Morant. And the basket by Jackson.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Morant. The Pacers making the shot. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bryant, that's for two. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant outside. Over in the corner, Williams jacks up a three. Here's Nesmith. It falls.
And I want to see more of that from him. He's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalil, here at home with a competitive matchup. What got you guys over the top tonight?
To stand together as a team, playing as hard as we could. The fans were great, and we wanted to play good for them.
And you surely did, Jalil. Thanks a lot for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.